Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. We have already started here. Alaba. He's making good use of his strength there. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Austria have an early lead. Good start. Ferran Torres, shot at goal! Plays it over to the other flank. Alaba. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the wing. Gets a good foot in there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Ferran Torres. Forward it goes. Alaba. Hoists it forward. He's played him through. A chance! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's a brilliant interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ferran Torres. A really good feat from him. Shoots! I think it's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's gone a long way up and away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Rodri gets it back. Well, they could break here. He's got options out wide. Shots! He has done it! Spain are all square. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Going for goal! Goal, Austria! And they've got their lead back.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Austria take the lead. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. Ferran has a hit! Sticks it away!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Ferran Torres. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Well, his positioning was...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Spain playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we're already back underway here. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And play for a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Ferran Torres. Oh, real danger here. Cleared away. It's a fabulous position. Ferran Torres gets on the end of it. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Goalkeeper's ball. And now they can launch a counter. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres, good ball, it's found its target. Oh, great ball, he's gone for it! Chance again? No.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
The chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner.
Austria have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Forward it goes. Turns and goes back. And it's played forward. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alaba. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's come through. Can he dig out a shot? The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Rodri. Gets the better of his man. Out towards the flank.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He gets past his man. He's had a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alaba. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's on a plate. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Alaba. And it's Alaba. Alaba brings the ball forward. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. It's Lukaku! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Lukaku simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Hoists it forward. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the counter is on. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Golovin. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Golovin. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate. He's had a go! Massive leap! Goal! Russia! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Russia break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Just brushed off the ball there. Now the counter. And it's played forward. Golovin goes for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Well, they could break here. He's made sure that that won't get through. De Bruyne. Out of play for a goal kick. Plays it out to the wing. Quick glance at goal. It is a corner. Repelled by the keeper. And he's there to cut it out. Meunier tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lukaku. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plays it out to the flank. Golovin. And now they can launch a counter. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Lukaku is flagged offside. Breaks on here. Now it's Lukaku.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Belgium don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Lukaku.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's gone for it! Cleared without complication. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to get it clear. And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Driving on, he could shoot here. Forward it goes. Loose. A real chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay.
Got him in! And in it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Russia have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hoists it forward. Meunier. And here's Lukaku. Gets good distance on it. How about a shot? And out to safety.
Belgium are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Well played, he saw that coming. Ball through needs to be good here. He's got it, and he's got time. Courtois catches it safely. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. And it's Meunier. And here's Lukaku.
Belgium are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. France really could have done without this. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
The United States go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Oh, good take in a good area. Going for goal! This could fall anywhere. You can get that clear. Rabiot battles to win it back. And here's Dembele. Dembele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rabiot. Pulisic. Good ball, it's found its target. France have a free kick. Finds himself eased off the ball. Pulisic. He's had a go! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
The United tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Brings it forward. And here's Dembele. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Rabiot plays it forward. Breaks on here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A real chance to break. He's through. Plays it out to the wing. This has a pop! And he heaves it forward. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Conte. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. This could spell danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now, shot at goal! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
The United States take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cut out in the nick of time. Conte. Dembele. Mbappe. Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the counter is on. Looking to get within range. Forward it goes. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Shot has a hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get the least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish. And, I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball. He's gone for it! The through ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Conte. The United States are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not...
And they've been caught out here. Hits one! And that has been clubbed away. Belts one. Oh, they can break here. And it's played forward, looking to break out here. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got options out wide, going through. Gets wrestled off the ball. That has put a stop to that. Rabiot cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He spotted the run and played him through. Dembele, and the finish! No, not quite. Hoists it forward. Chance! That is a class save. He had to be at his best. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Lovely feet. And here's Dembele. Shoots! Knocks it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Pulisic. And it's got through. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France really were...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. And atmosphere has a pot!
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Norway have an early lead. Good start. Robertson. Forward it goes. McTominay goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's in! He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's there to receive it, and he's surging through. He's had a shot! In it goes! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to get within range. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Hoists it forward. Here it is now, surely! Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Right through the middle. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Defenders on the back foot. Breaks on here. And here's the chance to counter. That's a good ball to goes for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Scotland do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Norway are leading with half-time drawing close. That's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, he's in! It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. McTominay goes looking. And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well read, he sorted that out. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Norway in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. Has a goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Norway are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player.
Has a pop! No, he's missed it.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. McTominay. Oh, he's found him in space. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So is this the start of a comeback? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Can't get the better of his opposite number. A real chance to break. Coached through there. Needs to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out.
Scotland have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Going through. Good take, and he's had a look. McTominay, who's set up one goal so far.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And that has been clubbed away. Hoists it forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Forward it goes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's on a plate. It's one! And he heaves it forward. Robertson. Turns and goes back. Shoots! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Good distance on it. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Battles to win it back. This could spell danger. It's a fact going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Norway did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Forward it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Caught offside that time. Needed a better pass there. Brahim Diaz. How about a shot? Goes for goal! Could fall kindly. Goal! Muslera reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Morocco break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Defenders on the back foot. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. Gets on the end, goes for goal! In it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Morocco take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
That's great strength on the ball. Brahim Diaz. He's gone for it! And in again. Jimenez attempts a clearance. Towering header! Oh, the ball's come loose, and another time! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. He's through now as he hits one! He's going after it. Jimenez drives it forward. There's the through ball. Timely intervention. Oh, they can break here. Gets it back. Hakimi. Play for a throw. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got it, and they've been caught out here. Brahim Diaz. Another chance from a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Last-ditch defending, and the shot! He's had a shot! It's broken loose. Now, real chance! And he should have made it. The first half is done. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And we are already promptly back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. It's being played forward, and here's the chance to counter. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Going for goal! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Morocco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Morocco totally rampant here. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. Brahim Diaz. That's been won straight back, played out to the right. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Has a hit! And the ball's come out! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Battles to win it back. Morocco are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's straight offside. With a fine tackle. Referee has just said play on. Gets away from his opponents. Morocco disappointing in the end there. Oh, lack of urgency. Shapes to shoot! Back of the net!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Uruguay grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much. Tries a shot! Goal! That's That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible fruit.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Uruguay have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Dispatched with certainty.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Uruguay playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Brahim Diaz. And the finish! He has done it! Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
4 in the game. Has a hit! No, it's wide. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere... Big chance! Koulibaly. Could be thinking about a shot here. It's a goal kick. Koulibaly. A real chance to break. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's had a go! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Chip through. Another chance from a corner. Knocks it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Dinks one in. And he just whacks it away. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And now the breakaway, and it's played forward. Out to the right. Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Senegal still to register a shot on target. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Breaks on here. Now it's Mane. As he picks him out, goes for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Jimenez is flagged offside. Oh, terrible pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. He's played him through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. You can get that clear. To the final 5 minutes of the first half. And the shots! They've scored!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Mexico are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
Senegal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's Mane. Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they've been caught out here. Going through. Mane. And it's played forward. Ball's out on the left now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's got through and has a pop! Could fall kindly. He will be livid with himself.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hoists it forward. And here's Mane. Defending was strong and firm. And now they can launch a counter. Raul. Well read, he sorted that out.
Mexico really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Koulibaly tries to get it forward quickly. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. It's on a plate!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's played forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Mane. Forward it goes.
Senegal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Plays it out to the wing. It's a good foot in there.
Chance! Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Raul. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mexico presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's shaping up to he's trying the shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And that's that. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Monumental, a fabulously impressive arena. It stands out amongst its contemporaries in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rice. And here's Kane. That's good defending, very good defending. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And here's Kane. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, he's found him, hits one! Goal! The Czech Republic! And it's the Czech Republic who take the lead.
The Czech Republic are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
The Czech Republic go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stones drives it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Kane. Kane. And back to base. James. Forward it goes. And here's Kane. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. And here's Kane. This could spell danger. Plays it out to the flank. And it's Kane. Stones. Now it's Kane. Hoists it forward. It's found its way to him, and he's cut it out. Stones. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. Stones goes looking. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. England are trailing here with the first half almost done. That's great strength on the ball. Kane, now a chance to break. Decent looking ball. Room for a shot. Can he shoot? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. England with this to equalise. Oh, he saved it! And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And the counter is on. Played back in. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. It's being played forward. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're already into the second period.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Goes for goal! Over to the left. Rice, and it's played forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. And here's Kane. Oh, good interception. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kane. Real chance! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Battles to win it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Crosses in a low one. And here's the chance to counter. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Played out to the right. That intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has a pop!
England showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Rashford. Turns and goes back. England have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's gone a long way up and away. That's the throw. James. Rashford. Hoists it forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rashford, this is promising. Here comes the corner. It is now or never. Time is against them. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, good take in a good area. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's in, and the shot! And with that, the final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. So much like classic European stadia. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this.
Has a pop! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Away from immediate danger. That's for a throw. Back into the middle. Oh, good take in a good area. Goretzka. And he's had a shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's Sané. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He spotted the run and played him through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hoists it forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There's a long ball. Turns and goes back. Could move up a gear here.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Forward it goes. Half an hour played now. He's in! And the shot! Rudiger plays it forward. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Sané.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rudiger. Sané. Ball through needs to be... Shot at goal! And the ball's come out! Gets good distance on it. Oh, he's really drilled it. He's gone for it! Oh, didn't catch it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Here it is now, surely! It's a brilliant interception. And now they can launch a counter. Goretzka. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now can he finish? That'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. half, sparked straight into life. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business.
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They are right back in business. Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
That shapes to shoot! Played in with accuracy. Gets into a dangerous position. And it's Sané. Kessié. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to
Has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's played forward. Sané. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Kimmich battles to win it back. Goretzka. Sané. Good take, and he's had a look. No foul, says the referee. And the counter is on. Just brushed off the ball there. Chance to break.
Quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. Kessié, and here's the chance to counter. It's come through. Hits one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Knocks it away. Ball, who's going to get there? Ivory Coast with another corner. Ivory Coast get it back again. And back out it comes. And he's there to hoof it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He gets past his man. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Ivory Coast showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Surely has a pop! Goal, Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Germany take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril.
Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played it short. Well read, he sorted that out.
Ivory Coast need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
2 minutes to be added on. It is just a question of running down the clock now. It's whistled off the ball. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Seri. Forward it goes. And that's it. Germany have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are... And the finish! It's there! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Paraguay take the early advantage. Granit Xhaka, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the counter. Forward it goes. Granit Xhaka. And it's Mbolo. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Real chance! Goal!
Switzerland are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through, wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's through the middle. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back.
Paraguay are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Out of play for a goal kick. Granit Xhaka. Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Granit Xhaka. Plays it out to the flank. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Plays it back. There's the shot! Just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Cleared away. Switzerland are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good ball. Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Towering header! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
And it's Mbolo. Dashing forward at pace. Right through the middle. Granit Xhaka. And he's there to cut it out. The whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Switzerland need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
That intervention was very necessary. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's left his man. Timely intervention. Granit Xhaka. And it's Mbolo. Paraguay are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Shooting chance! Played out to the right. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has a hit! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Paraguay take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Gets it back. Well, they could break here. And it's Mbolo.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Play for a throw. Has a hit! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
The defence can get it clear. Ball is over the line. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now the breakaway. Nicely measured pass. Can it, big chance! Cleared without complication.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, great! Hits one! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Oh, real chance! Chance! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Two minutes to be added on. Got a sight of goal here. And now they can launch a counter. He's picked him out. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that is that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Some great scenes here at the Hieut3, nor would you expect anything else from a ground with its particular reputation. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate, close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Decent looking ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Referee has just said play on. Breaks on here. Bentaleb. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Chance to break. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Mahrez. Bentaleb. Oh, it's Memphis Depay. And now the breakaway. He's played him through, and he's there to cut it out. Bentaleb tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
That's a good ball to find him. Bentaleb.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good strike, quite an alarm. Real chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
The Netherlands take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's made sure that that won't get through. The Netherlands have a free kick. Going through. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Mahrez. The Netherlands leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. Van Dijk plays it forward. And the counter is on. He's pinged one through here. This could spell danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Plays it out to the flank. And it's played forward. First 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
The Netherlands, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mahrez shapes to shoot! In for the follow-up! Clearance and very necessary. Hoists it forward. That's great strength on the ball. Mahrez gets it back. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Now a chance to break. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield. They are. Memphis Depay, he's the guilty party there. Bentaleb. Mahrez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Plays it back. Now it's Mahrez. And Mahrez! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's a throw. And it's Mahrez. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's one! It's got through. Kluivert goes looking. Mondi. Mahrez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nicely controlled. He's had a go!
Algeria are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Kluivert. So who's he picking out?
The Netherlands are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's Mahrez. It's got through and...
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets into some space. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Almost there, and the header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hits one! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. Cattell. He gets past his man, hits one! Goal! Serbia! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Serbia go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And he's cut it out. Hieut3. Chance to break. Christensen drives it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a brilliant interception. Played towards the front men. Tries to get it forward quickly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Did very well to intervene. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Cattell. And it's Cattell. Cattell. Breaks on here. And help's available out wide. There's no flag. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a ball! Kostic. That intervention was very necessary, and the counter is on. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Goodell spreads it towards the left. He's got away. Could move up a gear here. Out to the right. Chance! No mistake! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
It'll be a throw-in. Chance! Shapes to shoot! Hieut3 goes looking. Battles to win it back. Now the counter. Opportunity for Denmark to counter-attack now. The whistle goes for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Denmark playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Has a pop! Forward it goes. Kostic. And shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Christensen. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Hieut3 plays it forward. Well, they can break here. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it forward. It's got through and going for goal! Goal! Serbia! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made.
Serbia have a free kick.
Denmark showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
It just has to be done.
And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it's obvious why they're still trailing. They're not enjoying enough possession.
And he's there to cut it out. And now the breakaway. Looking to break out here. And they've been caught out here. And a shot! He's got away with one there. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Big chance! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Just brushed off the ball there. Good take, and he's had a look.
Denmark are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Nicely measured pass. And the shot! You can get that clear. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Denmark have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Forward it goes.
Serbia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that will be the final act. Denmark lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Well, this is a ground with an old-school feel to it. Built between 1969 and 74, the Estadio Alejandro Villanueva in the neighbourhood of La Victoria in the Peruvian capital, Lima.
The action has already started. And it's Neymar. Chance! Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking
chance! It's in! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
no doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gets into some space. Tries to dink it in. And that's been levered clear. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Japan keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Vinicius Junior, great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Breaks on here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Gets on the end of it. Neymar, he does have an assist to his name. And now they can launch a counter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets it back. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. He's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Japan looking to change the direction of the game here. So Japan have a free kick. He's gone for goal! That was travelling. Danilo goes looking. That's the throw. Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be the final action of the first half. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Brazil are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back underway here. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Vinicius Junior, who's made his mark on this game.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's through, and the flag has stayed down. Forward it goes. Fabinho.
Japan have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
There's a long ball, and he's cut it out. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the ball is out of play. Quick, big chance! And they can break here. Battles to win it back. Has a goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now a chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Looking to break out here. Oh, good interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hoists it forward. Goes for goal! Same again, same outcome.
Japan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Neymar. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Chance to break. Nicely measured pass. And it's played forward. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's not going to make it. Danilo. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. It has gone through to him. That intervention was very necessary. It's out for a goal kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Fabinho. Neymar cuts it out. Forward it goes. Looking to get within range. And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Brazil were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.